Yeah, we're back. We are back. Let me get some music. Mm, get some music. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we better make some nice monies today. You know, some nice monies today. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In terms of like V has a nice little downtrend forming there. That's the problem that this one's having right now. Is that resistance? So it's gonna need a breakout. Maybe after the open, we'll see. SIDU looks beautiful though, by the way. Right? So looks like we're pushing for that $2 here finally. SIDU. So $2 is resistance. The reason why we're looking at V, by the way, is because V is a sympathy play to SIDU. Righty? So again, SIDU is the play, right? That's the one with the news. That's the one with everything, and then V is more of a sympathy play if SIDU continues to run. You can see that resistance there though for V, right? And then SIDU is like, hey, I'm the captain now. So good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. No, I drank all of it already. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How am I feeling? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. So it feels like like it's like you know how like I don't know, but like it's one thing or the next. Like one day you're like, okay, I can't stop coughing, right? And then that goes away. You're like, okay, this is good. We're making progress. And then the next day it's rubbish headaches. Then you're like, okay, I took the meds for this one. It's going away. Okay. And then like it's like it's sinuses and whatnot. So I think that's the latest thing now. I think that's what I've been dealing with for the last 2 days. Is just like the sinus, and then your whole face feels like it's under pressure because of that. But anyways, we move. So yeah, SIDU will most likely be the top name going into the open. We have lots of time before the market opens. That $2 is going to be your next resistance. Alrighty. Hopefully we can get a dip and then a breakout, a cup and handle, and then a breakout above $2 and actually close above $2 and go from there. Yeah. See, love. Yeah, love. Well done. Good job. And SIDU. Good morning, everybody. Again, happy Monday. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and you're ready to. It's a short week, by the way. So the market's open today, tomorrow, and then early 1 p.m. Eastern time, close early on Wednesday, and then completely closed on Christmas Day, obviously. Right. So early close on the 24th, 1 p.m. Eastern, whatever time zone you're in, you need to convert that to that, and then close on Christmas Day. Is crypto closed? No. So you guys can trade crypto around the. Good morning, Greg. Good morning. Yeah, thank you, Frankie. Thank you. Let's go, Robs. Good morning. Yeah, I know. You could tell with when we're not on stream. Yes, the market's open on the 26th, Boxing Day. Shopping deals. When we're not on stream, I'm joking by the way, but when we're not on stream, the market makers just don't know what to pump. They're like, where do we go now? Where are these criminals? That's what it feels like. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Okay, so HXHX looked interesting earlier. Um, it looked really good earlier, and then just kind of lost all the vibes. Right now, you're testing support though, closer to 50 cents. I don't think we're not completely done with this one yet, right? Just because it did so well in the morning. Um, and yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Alrighty, so we'll see. Yeah. No, at least I should. It should say that. It should say subscribers only mode. Yeah, it should. Let's go, Daryl. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so HXHX, SIDU. There are a few more random names like CMCT, right? This one looks good too. Yeah, there you go. D, yeah, yes. As a subscriber, you should then it should maybe say that, Lisa, but then it should still let you chat, right? So that should be okay. Should be okay. Yeah. So again, CMCT looks okay. The only downside to this is we've been in this range for like the last hour now, and we just keep going back and forth, right? So good exit on that, by the way, D. Right. So 420 to 450, we just keep going back and forth here. So I'm gonna put a line at 420, which is nice because the 200 EMA is sitting there too, right? And then obviously you can see the resistance closer to, I mean, like 450, 470, right? So we'll see if this thing can break out at the open. As he's been an interesting one too. Um, it's up quite a bit, right? But it's also still just going sideways, right? John, what's your position in DJT? Let me know. Bitcoin had a wonderful weekend. Well, I mean, in terms of like holding and not crashing. And then the S&P is gapping up this morning, so we're not that far away from all-time highs for SPY. So we better get there before the year ends. Yeah. Yeah, you sound under the weather. Are you good? No, yeah, no, I am under the weather, just a little bit. That's why we weren't really here last week, D. Alrighty, V again, right? Doing an okay job of holding $2 for now, so it needs to break out though. Ready? Yeah. Have I looked at SOS? No, I have not. When the time is right, we'll take a look. Alrighty. Question for you guys in the chat though. What's your favorite stock going into the open? What is your favorite stock going into the open? Let me know. I keep wanting to say HS, right? HXHX. I wish they had an easy name to pronounce, like a company name, not the ticker symbol, but it looks like we're double bottoming on 50 cents for now and curling back up, so that's good, right? So like I said, this thing did really well in pre-market, that we're not just gonna get rid of it because it's below the 200 EMA, right? So you're testing a demand zone, a double bottom at a psychological level like 50 cents. We're gonna pay attention to it going into the open, alrighty? And then go from there. SIDU is really having a hard time at $2. But again, what's your favorite stock going into the open? SIDU. Okay. So for a lot of you, it's gonna be SIDU, right? Yeah. All of them were obsessed. Virus. Good morning, Virus. Yeah, so for a lot of you, it's gonna be SIDU, which is okay. Um, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens when we actually open. You know, are you ready for the open? There we go. Yeah, so this one's gonna need to break above that $2, like we mentioned a few times already. Already. Again, V has a lot of work to do in terms of like breaking out. Really needs to break out. It wants to go. Matt, good morning. Just a little bit, enough to enough to cause chaos. Yeah. 2049. Why so specific, John? Like options? You're making me fish for the questions as if I'm in the position. Come on. No, 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 no. Yeah. So again, if you're not in a position for SIDU and you're interested, I think needs to reclaim that $2 level, or it's gonna need to dip closer to $1.75. Or maybe even just the 50 if the 50 can hold, right? So, but we need to see a curl at some point on this one. Cool. HXHX, solid bounce of 50 cents. We need to get back above 55. That's where the VWAP is sitting at. So you can see these two white lines, right? So that's your range there. Righty, don't mind it. AZI still looks okay. Doesn't have the volume there, so we'll see. CMCT is in the same boat. Doesn't, looks okay. Needs to break out. So we have a whole bunch of names that look promising. Very promising. We just need the boom skis. Hopefully the volume is, comes through, even though it's kind of the holidays. Hopefully we still get some good volume. Thank you, and under the sea. I feel like I'm under the sea, but yeah. No, no, no. TGL. It's been brewing. Yeah, there's been a lot of love for. Let me take a look. Let me look at some of these names you guys are asking for. Let's take a look already, and then we can move on. So DJT, John, I think you have questions on this one. I think you have options on this one. It looks good. I mean, this thing has looked good since last week. We talked about this last week quite a bit, right? So especially after it broke above like $14, $15, right? It looked really good. So if you're holding options that expire in 24 warrants or whatever, it looks nice, right? So your next big level will be the closer you get to that 200. You see the daily chart, right? So the 200 and the VWAP are sitting right below $17. So 1670 is your next main resistance. Alrighty. MNTS, let's take a look. I'm gonna move back to the 1 minute. MNTS. Actually, give me a second. With DJT, yeah, so it looks like that's a different time frame. Yeah. I mean, so when you switch those time frames to the actual daily chart, you can see that level is above 17 now, right? So again, it looks good for now. You're still gonna have to deal with that 1670 though on a smaller time frame, and then the bigger time frame will show you $18 for resistance. Alrighty. Okay, MNTS. MNTS. These guys had some news, like a micro gap up. Again, I'm not really sure what you guys' positions are on stuff like this when you don't ask. It doesn't really seem to be doing much for now, even though they had some news. So I think for now, if you are in a position, you kind of needed to stay above $9.50. If it breaks below that, you might just be tempted to push all the way down to 920. No position, yeah. So it's kind of finding a base here now above 950. So hopefully it stays above that level. Just be careful going into the open now. Ready? Let's see. Any other questions, guys, before we move on? TGL, that was the one. TGL. I'm gonna look at that one at the daily here. Yeah, because I know these guys did a split, and the daily chart doesn't look bad at all, right? So it does kind of look primed for a run at some point. The volume, the float is less than 700,000. So if they can get some good volume or drop some good news, that thing could explode, right? So yeah, TGL is definitely one to at least set an alert on, right? If you go back to last week, you notice how we kept failing like in this little range here, right below $8. I would almost just set an alert, which I'm gonna do is set an alert for a break above $8. If it breaks above that level, maybe it's actually ready for the run. For now, it's just consolidating. So when is it gonna run? Who knows? Right. So when you're looking at stuff like this, you either take the gamble and put a stop loss below, or you wait for the breakout. Alrighty. Cool. Cool. Okay, moving on. So again, like I mentioned earlier, SIDU is the top name going into the open, right? We do seem to be retesting that breakout and holding for now. Who knows what happens at the open though, but for now it does look like it's trying to curl. So we like that one going into the open. We like HXHX as well, but it needs to get back above that 55 cent level, which is where the VWAP is at, right? So if not, we're gonna come back to 50 cents. Cool. And then we have a few more random names, right? Like CMCT. This one also needs to break out, but that was a nice curl up the 200 there. Um, as he doesn't quite have the volume. V, obviously, we need this one to break the downtrend as well before it's ready to go. So a few names we like, right? But for now, SIDU is at the top of the list. And then V is the sympathy play to this one if this one goes, right? So, yeah, cool. Cool. Good. Ready to go? Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. SMX play as well. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. We better get some nice boom skis this morning. We open in 20 seconds here, so yeah. Again, good morning, everybody. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Just a reminder, like I said earlier, the market is closed on Thursday, closed at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, and then open on Friday. Friday, so 1 p.m. Eastern time close on Wednesday. So we basically have 2 full days and then a short day and then a holiday and then a full day. Cool. Okay. So again, SIDU is the top name, right? Top name. It looks like it's popping up the consolidation for now, which is nice. 199. See if we can. Let's see if we can keep cooking here. There goes a break above $2. These candles I've been having a hard time closing above $2, so maybe this time they'll finally do it. Maybe, hopefully, hopefully, right? Looking at some of the other names again, CMCT is trying to break through the that 450 460 resistance. As he's trying to do the same thing, and so we are getting some nice volume at the open, which is good. And then obviously again V is a sympathy play, but it also needs to break out. So it's kind of stuck right beneath the downtrend there. So it needs to get above that. The resistance is still $2 for SIDU, so just be mindful. Ready? Alrighty. Break, 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 break. So we are trying to break out. Type yes in the chat if you're holding SIDU, right? So we mentioned this quite a few times already. SIDU is the main play, right? So SIDU is the main play, and there goes the boom skis. Why is someone calling me in the morning, guys? Why? Why? Let me put. Hello. Okay, there we go. Just just a hello to hang up. Yeah. Anyways, there goes 214. Yeah, so quite a few of you guys are holding this one. This was clearly the favorite one coming into the open with you guys as well. So that's nice that it's popping, right? So nice dip consolidation and then boom skis. Can we push above 220? Because 220 would be the next logical resistance there, right? So high is 216 for now. 216, 217. What's the sympathy play to this one, guys? It's V, isn't it? Right? So V is also trying a little bit as well. Like, hey, can I come with you guys? Can I join you guys? Please? Please? Don't laugh, Sandra. Plus, I can't even laugh either because then I start coughing. Anyways. Ah. Yes. Okay, so 220 is your next resistance, by the way. Alrighty, 220 is your next resistance for SIDU. Alrighty, 220 is your next resistance. So we need to break above that level, or maybe just a retest of $2 again, and then go from there. Cool. So you guys should be making monies on this one. Again, SIDU, the favorite stock? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Friday was a good day in Discord, right? So we made some monies on Friday. We had some good runners on Friday. And then every so often I would get a DM or like people leave like comments on stream, on like the old stream, and then they're like, "Where have you been? It's been 2 days." I'm like, "You idiots! Stop leaving comments. Go away." Why? Because come join us in Discord. If you're not dedicated to leaving comments, come join us because we were cooking, whether we were on YouTube or not. We were cooking. Anyways, so 220 resistance on this, guys, and we're retesting that $2 breakout. Alrighty, so let's see if we can consolidate and then get another curl. See if we can consolidate. That would be the real test, right? The real test is actually the dip skis. And if we can get a cup and handle and a curl, that would be perfect. So I think stuff like the initial pop, it's nice. So and if you took those gains, very nice. But if this thing wants to continue to perform today, then we need that dip and the curl, right? People gain confidence when the stock can actually give you those higher lows. You know, you did bets, good job. But then yeah, so the S&P is dipping, Bitcoin's dipping. Um, CMCT just couldn't break out. You can see the range. That's really not a surprise. AZI, you can see the range, not a surprise there. HXHX is popping there nicely though, right? So that 50 cents has been a really good bottom for HXHX, hasn't it? Right? Really good spot for that one. Uh, really good spot. So if you got in close to 50 cents on this one, very nice. Very nice. I like it. So again, like I said earlier, this thing did too good in pre-markets. Just ignore, right? Good base at 50 cents, stay above 50 cents. Your next resistance, as you get into the 60s, the low 60s, there you're gonna have some selling pressure, but solid bounce down. Yeah, Danielle, it had so much hype over the weekend, right? FJET. Let me pull up FJET. Yeah, this one had so much hype over the weekend. On the social media platforms. So yeah, it looks good. Yeah, no, definitely resistance at 920 ish, right? So you could use the nice round number or the top of the supply zone there, but yeah, definitely resistance. SIDU is trying to hold that $2, trying to. And this is the most annoying thing about the open though is we get to the open, we have the nice green candles, the red candles, and now we're trying to decide which of these names can actually give us a proper breakout and be the name of the day. Play of the day. Yeah, so we'll see. Alrighty, but yeah, so one of these names needs to give us the breakouts, the boomskis, the boomskis. Okay. 59.60. Yeah, just push into the 60s already. Yeah, SIDU has work to do here still. As much as those candles are trying to consolidate, it's really not giving us anything that we want to see for a position there. So maybe another retest of the 50 EMA and the demand zone, right? So previous bottom there. Hopefully it stays above that level again, and then a curl. V just seems like it's waiting for that, to go boom skis, but it's doing an okay job holding its demand zone as well, so that's good. And then FJET is like, screw this. I want to just go. I have a jet in my name. Let me go, please. Approved in Discord. Oh, let me take a look. Vanessa. Oh yeah, that's you. Yeah. Yeah, you should be good to go now, Vanessa. Just follow the instructions in the getting started channel already. So just go to the getting started channel. There are going to be some instructions there for you to follow, and then watch the onboarding video as well. That's going to help you. Um, yeah, FJ looks nice. $9.50. I need to add you to Discord. You just need to become a member and join us in Discord. You know, just do it. Come join us, Betsville. Yeah, you did good on that D. You're joking? It's okay. No, it's okay. Come join us. Yeah. What's the link to join us in Discord? You have to be a member on YouTube first. So click the link at the bottom of the chat there. Click that link from Nightbot, become a member. Not one of the levels that say sold out, but once you do, then you get the link to join us in Discord. FJET is just cooking for that $10 level. $10. Even though the resistance really might not be $10, it's flying there. Does it say $100 a month? I don't think it does. Anyways, HXHX looking very good there. Very, very good. As a solid breakout. Oof. These two stocks are cooking, 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 cooking. So brand new highs of the day on this one. Type yes in the chat if you're holding HXHX. Yep. No, that was a really good bottom there. 50 cents was really nice. Right? So that was a solid double bottom in a demand zone. Yeah, very nice. And it came back and tested it again at the open, right? So yeah, very nice. Of course. uh, since the IPO. Yeah. No, it's halted up at 10:03 now. So highs of the day and halted up. Yeah, no, if you're in this one, you're happy. Good morning, Missy. So again, FJET, beautiful, right? Halted up. That was a solid. That's a solid run. Not a single red candle since the open. Not a single red candle. And then HXHX is looking very nice too, right? Good bottoms, demand zones, boom skis, right? SIDU is more so slacking now, but you're kind of testing the back all the way down to the bottom again. So let's see if this one can find a base at $1.90. So SIDU, see if we can find a base there. Alrighty, and then go from there. HXHX is flying there though. Flying, guys. Flying. So 113% there. These are Christmas monies. Santa is coming. Santa is coming. Those are aggressive candles. This is why it's so important to be adaptable at the open, though, guys. Like, really, really important, right? Because if you want a diamond hand, SIDU when it's hitting resistance and backing off, you could get yourself in trouble, right? No consolidation yet, no curl yet. Let it dip, right? So this is why the open is the most annoying because you have to adapt, right? You can like a stock and the stock cannot like you back. The stock is like, hey, you like me? Who cares, right? And then you have other names that are actually giving you signs of boom skis. Like, look at this one go, right? So you don't want to just be focused on one name and say, hey, that's the favorite stock, because now this one's halted up, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a 79. You sold at 79. Well done. That's a really good scalper, man. That should have hit your daily goal probably. Should have hit your daily goal. Now walk away. Yeah. So $8, Thomas. That's a good entry. Yeah, 50% of it. Okay, nice. You can consider selling the rest after the on hold, especially if we can gap up on that on hold. Would be perfect. That would be perfect. Yeah. Sometimes, like, honestly, when you say stuff like that, hey yo, you sound like an idiot. I really don't have the patience for it today. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, don't make me go in on you today because it won't be nice, and I'm gonna sound mean. You know. Don't sound like an idiot. You've been watching this channel long enough to have common sense to use a stop loss. Alrighty. Also, we've been talking about SIDU for quite some time now. Like, look at the stock. Look at it. Right. Look at SIDU. I think started at $1.20. Like, look at that. All the way up there. You probably bought the top. You probably bought at the very top. Right. Yeah. So don't make somebody else visit you this Christmas that is in Santa. Please. Cool. Yeah. Okay. FJET is unhalted. Unhalted. Thomas, put a stop loss in that thing. Yeah. Oh, weird, Greg. You made money on it? Oh, somebody else lost money on it, you know? Some people make money on the same stock, some other people lose money on the same stock, you know? Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, so on halted, you're still in that supply zone there, so just be mindful. Should be able to get back above $10 down. Already, you're just that initial on hold candle there. So make sure you have a stop loss in that thing before we see crying at some point, right? So Thomas, you're in at $8, right? So you should be okay. Right? But again, V is still just chilling at $2, guys. Just chilling like a villain. And then we're waiting for this one to be unhalted. Yeah. No, absolutely. Sterilized? No, absolutely. I agree. I agree. Hey, yo, Devin. Yeah, KB, that's the right thing to do. The right thing to do. Doo-doo. Give us the unholds. Bradley? Probably. Probably. Yeah, no. SID is testing that view up and trying to bounce back to $2. So let's see if we can reclaim $2. Right, the market's been open for 15 minutes. Right, so we're just at the open now. So let's see if some of these names can consolidate and then probably, yeah, yeah. Skippity, definitely right. It's the curse. Is the curse of the prediction, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. 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 Anyways, HXHX is unhalted. These penny stocks, definitely always seem to unhalt at the same price that they halt at. So really, it doesn't get overly exciting, right? So get a really good run though from 50 cents, right? Really, really good run. So make sure you have those stop losses and you're moving them up or you're scaling out at least, right? So again, like these penny stocks definitely always seem to on hold at like around the same price and then move from there. So let's see if we can break above 84 for the next push. Alrighty. But yeah, Matt is doing the right thing though by scaling out, right? So you definitely want to be scaling out of positions when you're pushing like that. You can kind of see how these candles are giving you some lower highs now. So if that candle breaks below that 77, you're gonna definitely at the very least visit the 9 EMA. Yep, definitely. So yeah, that view up was a good spot, wasn't it? $1.80. Yeah. See if we can reclaim $2 here though. Is he $2? V's done a good job holding up. Really, really good job there. So hopefully this one can break out and go boom skis for us at some point. Needs the volume. The volume isn't a whole lot. Right? This was the concern in pre-market is the lack of volume. But yeah, that thing needs to break out at some point with some volume. And another test of $2 again on one of these candles. Good job, Greg. Good job. Do you see why I ignore you, Greg? right? Because you can do it, right? And you know what to do. You just need the patience to not be panicking and just do it. Yeah. V's at 208 now. Come on, V. Give us the fat green candles here. Where's the boomskis? Where's the boomskis? Yeah. Again, this is why it's important to scale out of positions at least, or take some of those gains, right? HXHX with a bit of a dipski there. La 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 la. You're leaving for a cruise in an hour? Let's go. Well done, Regan. Nice. I like it. Leaving for a cruise in an hour, Mexico. And have some tacos for me, please. Alrighty? That sounds fun. I like it. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, so Bitcoin recovered, the S&P not quite so much. But it is nice though that SPY is gapping up as it is. CMCT just been in that range there. D, I know you sold this one, so that was perfect. Good jobs. AZI, nothing, right? And again, HXHX is retesting the 9 EMA. Retesting the 9 EMA. FJET is unhalted, by the way, right? So your view up is sitting around 870. So let's see if we can stay above that and then $9 and then recover. Cool. We're having a hard time with $2 for SIDU, so that these candles really need to at some point close above $2 if it wants to run again. Figma the IPO, Jimmy. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, the massive win. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, IPOs can be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. In the right market, obviously. There goes SIDU. I don't know if AO is still in the chat. What did you get in at in the first place? What's your entry price on this? What's your entry price? Yeah, no, that's a nice little recovery off the 200 of the VWAM. TGL just sent out an alert, momentum alert. TGL, let me take a look. I said that alert for a break above 810, right? Yeah, that looks nice. Right, you're obviously pushing into supply zones here, but the volume though isn't quite there yet. It's 75,000 shares on that push, so not you can't really trust that a whole lot, but yeah, it's trying though. So here comes the downtrend test for SIDU. Not bad. Raven, good morning, Raven. Injo, nice 10-cent scalp. Nice 10-cent scalp. You can definitely see the downtrend line there though from the algo, right? So it needs to break above that level there, right? It looks like it is breaking through, so that's good. So nice recovery for SIDU. See if it halts. I think it's moving like it's gonna need to move a lot quicker if it wants to halt. Not a bad recovery though. Yeah. Well, scroll down. There should be a different level. Dallas, good scalp there. Very good scalp. Um, yeah. TG. Scroll down. There should be different levels that don't say sold out. Alrighty. And there should be other levels that don't say sold out. Yeah, we would definitely need to break above 220. Austin. Definitely. So you can kind of see how we struggled a little bit at the top there for HXHX, and then we're retesting the 9 EMA. So a little bit of consolidation there off the low 70s. So let's see if we can stay above that and curl back up. Right. So for now, that just looks like a healthy retest, doesn't it? If we can keep closing these candles above the 9 though. If we close below the 9, then um, probably back into the 60s. Back into the 60s. Yeah, at least the S&P is recovering now. Rob, get us to 700. We'll take 690 today though. Do better, please. Do better. Nice pop. Sure. Harman, what's your position in SIDU? So if I drop a line here, you're gonna see where that resistance, where that resistance line is at. It's like right there, right? Not gonna leave that line there, but for now, yeah, right. So you can kind of see it looks like a head and shoulder, doesn't it? Right. And also in the supply zone with the yellow candle. So just be careful. This is not the spot where you're taking a brand new position though. Alrighty. This is not the spot where you take a brand new position. So we're stalling a little bit here. So just be careful. You're in at 208. Yeah, you need a breakout. Alrighty. You definitely need a breakout. So a little bit of prayers, It's trying to. You can see how those candles will push and then come right back below. Like it is trying to, but this level is resistance, right? So if you look to the left hand side, even right here too, it was a bit of a struggle, wasn't it, for the candles to close? And then you're kind of doing the same thing right there. So your entry was a bit difficult, right, Harman? Difficult entry. So always look left before you do that. Alrighty, especially in the middle of a supply zone like that. So yeah, we need to break and close above 207 ish. If not, games on games for now. DJT, send it. Send it, send it, send it. You close it out at 205. You're playing a dangerous game. I wish you closed that position out when it was above, that entry there. Right? 210 or something. But yeah. Yep. Absolutely, Yogi. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Let's go, Raven. Raven, that was a very nice scalp for men's. Yeah, very nice. HXHX, guys, is about to be halted up again if that thing does that, right? Look at this beauty, right? You see that? So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stall and consolidation at that 9 EMA. That's a really nice bounce, right? That's a solid bounce. So it's one of those cases where like the 9 EMA becomes a good, really good level. Uh, let's go. Solid breakout. Very, very good breakout. 207. Let's go. Well done, Gabriel. Yeah, good job. Good job, good job, good job. Again, you guys see why we always ask, to wait for consolidation, right? It's stuff like that at the bottom. And it also gives you time to set that stop loss so you're not panicking, right? So FJET is also curling up the view up, which is nice. That candle popped all the way to 950 almost. And then you have the supply zone. 8750. SID is still just chilling between the resistance and the retest spot. So when I see you're playing a dangerous game, Harman, is because you're just going back and forth between those two levels, right? Anything can happen. You could sell that position, and then next thing you know, we're back above and breaking out, right? So nothing wrong with the decision though, but your entry was the problem, right? ISD, definitely, exactly. You're done for the day. Well done. That is a good day. Yeah. Again, Greg, you seem to be having a very good day as well. So good job. Oh, Thank you, Yogi. If you want to join us in Discord, Harman, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Sign up for the level that says Legend or Legend Pro. Once you do, then you get the link to join us in Discord. Alrighty. So there goes SIDU, right? So you see why we say you're playing a dangerous game is if you're buying something at the top of the range and selling at the bottom of the range, your risk, like your risk is that it breaks out and you cry about it, right? So, but again, nothing wrong with it, right? It's just going back and forth for now, though. Just going back and forth. Can you just break out SIDU? Can we get a breakout? Yeah, CMCT just hasn't given us anything here today, has it? Nothing at all. Let me take a look at men's though. Men's. The volume is so low on some of these plays today, Raven, but they're doing quite well. It's so low. It's obviously halted down, but like the volume is so low. Anyways, and there goes the unholds. 22204. Men's. Yeah, the very good scalp. Very, very good scalp. 207. Come on. 208, 209. Come on now. You can do it. My goodness, this thing is having such a hard time at this level. Almighty says, I've already hit my daily goal 2 times on HXHX. Well done. Love it. Congratulations. Yeah, and now walk away or go paper trade or something else, No, this has been a good runner this morning. Pre-market included. Really good runner. Mm, very good runner. Mm. Okay, let's see. Mm. Yeah, there's just way too much resistance here below 210 for SIDU. Too much resistance. That thing needs all of Raven's monies to break above that level. Is it done? Why would it be done, the missing? Yeah. Why would it be done? That thing is less than 10 cents from the highs, right? So, uh, yeah, it's not done. Um, right. Doesn't mean you should be buying when it's stalling, right? At the top of the range, right? You're closer to resistance here than you are to support, but yeah. And then a SIDU is like, come on now, I can do it. Yes, you can. I can do it. Yes, you can. Maybe not. Jim. Okay. Massive gains already. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Happy holidays. Happy holiday to you as well, Jim. Alrighty. Congratulations on the monies. Well done. Have a wonderful rest of the day. But Velo doesn't look bad either. Some nice pops. 202. Okay. Yep. Just having a hard time breaking out. Yeah, Red Cat as well secured. Red Cat, VELO, some other names you could be paying attention to. Where are the boom skis, guys? Where are the boom skis? Someone promised us boom skis if we stream today. La, 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 la. The weekly chart candle looks like la, 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 it doesn't look like. I'll take a look. CCHH. I'll take a look. Take a look in a second. For months, Christmas. Let's go, James. Yeah, a nice 75% gap up. Have you been holding for months, like at the bottom, or holding at the bottom, waiting for to get back to even? Matt, yeah, no. Today's a good day for those names. NVIDIA had some good news too, so that helps. That helps the market. Surprisingly, the Apple's red for the day. I think that's kind of what's holding it back, holding some of the names back. Is AAPL. Okay, SIDU. What are you gonna do here? Are you just gonna keep going back and forth? Uh, yeah. Give us the breakout. And then yes, I'll take a look at CCHH. Yeah, I mean I can kind of see what you're looking at on this Gandhi, right? I can see what you're looking at. Being oversold isn't an indicator of anything though, but I can see what you're looking at. Um, this is potentially an educated gamble, right? I mean, everything is, but you know, yeah. For the first time though, if you look at this chart, right, for the first time, you can see that like look at how massive these red candles are on the 4 hour time frame, right? For the first time though, look at that. It's actually consolidating at the bottom. So if I were you, don't mind that decision. If I were you though, right, I would be put the all-time low is 53.40. I'd be putting a stop loss right below that. If it breaks below that, you have a bigger problem, right? So then like it's a very small loss if that happens, very small, right? So I would definitely consider doing that though. Already making sure that you're protected if something goes wrong, right? FJET is going back for $10 again. Right, Thomas, are you still in your position? Yeah, green for the day. Floyd, okay, sounds good. Yeah, might as well. As soon as Floyd leaves, just watch. SIDU is gonna say, "Ooh." I'm kidding. Floyd, enjoy the holidays. Yeah. What's your position, Herman? Osman, I'm using. It's called the Bull Bear Algo. Alrighty. It's called the Bull Bear Algo. Hmm. See, I'm kidding, Floyd. I'm kidding. But yeah, no, we're just playing with the same range here, back and forth, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, I do, but I also let the price action tell me what it's doing. So yeah, I get what you're looking at with the fair value gap for that name, but I'd much rather rely on looking at that and saying, hey, it's consolidating at support. I'm gonna put a stop loss below because if it breaks below that level, we have a bigger issue than a fair value gap, right? Yeah. Dan, what happened? Were you having breakfast? What happened, Dan? I guess. Why? What happened? It's a good morning. We're here, right? We're breeding. Holidays. Uh, yeah. Oh, Dan. Yeah. There we go. There goes SIDU, guys. Boom skis. I don't know if it's gonna hold this time, but hopefully it does. Yeah, I think they just wanted Floyd to go enjoy the holidays. Um, yeah, yeah. Honestly, Dan, I think this is just the that time of the year. Yeah, look at this rubbish. Let it halt? Nope. Right, straight into the supply zone and then right back down into the same right to the same spot. So you almost had to sell that thing. Yeah, I was walking to the kitchen yesterday, Dan, and I'm like, why am I so exhausted? Whew. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. No, Dan, just keep resting and hopefully good to go soon, please. After the like that, what the hell is going on? Sheesh. Craziness. Crazy, crazy. Like how can you run, how can you run on the treadmill and not feel this exhausted? But like it's 5 steps. Like how am I exhausted? I was doing laundry, right? I did some laundry. I took the laundry out of the machine and I put it on the bed. I'm like, damn, I can't do this now. I'm exhausted. Sheesh. Unbelievable. Ridiculousness. Yeah, no, FJET has a lot of resistance as soon as we get close to $10 there. Clearly it's a supply zone for a reason, right? 219, you did at 219. Did it fail? Oof. That was so close. Oh my goodness, Randy. That was so close. Yeah, I can see why you had it at 219. Below that 220, right? Aye. That's annoying. I wish, yeah. Yeah. We're just playing with the same stupid range, right? The good thing is we're able to push off this range over and over though. And look at that, look at that, look at that. There, your order just failed. Look at that. Your order just failed this time. Boom skis. There you go. Your order just failed. Yeah. I think said boom skis. Huge. Huge candle. We will promise boom skis today. We better get our boom skis. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe now we can actually start cooking, Maybe now. So again, if you got this thing close to that $2 level, it bounced it quite a lot, right? So you're very happy about that. Now the thing is flying. What happened to that AO guy? Maybe if you bought closer to support, right? Maybe, maybe just maybe. Yeah. Missy, what's your question in HXHX? What's your question? What's your position? What's your help me out with the details. Otherwise, I'm gonna get exhausted asking questions. Good job, Luna. Yeah. Uh, for 86,000 seconds. Uh, honestly, people are very silly. Well, hopefully they made their money back, right? Yeah, hopefully they made their money back. Yeah. Thank you, Thorn. I know it's getting better. This is better, by the way. Yeah. So imagine last week. Like this is better. Yeah. Now I only get to cough when I'm trying to laugh. Last week it was like all the time, all the time. I'm like, nope, can't stream like this. I'm gonna be coughing every second. Nobody wants to hear that. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that. Good pop though. If you made monies on SIDU, type yes in the chat. If you made monies on SIDU, type yes in the chat. It's 83 cents. What's your stop loss then? What's your stop loss in this? Yeah, you made 6K. Ooh, Harmon, you made $6,000. $6,000 in this. Well done. Yeah, see, come join us in Discord. Well done. Congratulations, Sandra. Good job. You sold half. Okay. Good job, guys. Well done. Well done. Well done. I like it. I like it. 450. Enjoy. You know how many people go to work for 8 hours and don't make 450? You know how many people do that? Then more than 50% of of the world don't do that. Entire world, 8 hours. Well done. Congratulations. $2.30. You bailed too early. That's okay though, Michael. As long as you're making monies. What are we saying about HYMC? What's your position in HYMC? Yeah, when you ask questions, guys, and you scatter the question like into five, I it's difficult for me to do that. Yeah, Thomas, it is. It's trying to. Right? You're getting some higher lows there. You just need to break back above $10. Let's see if we can stay above $50 here, Missy. Though, right? 70 cents. See if we can stay above that level already. And then SIDU again, right? Yeah. Thomas, that would be a hope, right? Yeah, I mean that would be nice. That would be nice. It is a sympathy play. It just doesn't have the volume. I think that's the thing we've been missing this whole time with it, right? Is like the breakout. Definitely is a sympathy play, just not moving. Right. Most obviously stalling a little bit here around 235 for SIDU. Really good push down. See if we can retest 220 and then curl. You're in a very bad position. You can't say it out loud. Um, HXHS is curling back up there nicely, Missy. So that's good, right? So good, good, good. And we're having such a hard time with FJET at $10. So obviously resistance. Let me take a look at YCBD. So you're in a bad position. Oof, yeah. Again, we said this every day last week, right? Every day last week. Buy the hype, sell the news. 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 It happens like that every time. Every time. Most of the time. 99% of the time. Right? So again, YCBD was such a good stock, such a good stock. Can't really complain, right? This stock was so nice leading into Trump signing the thing, right? So the stock was at what, 50 cents? Ran all from 50 cents all the way to $2.60, right? And then the whole signing thing was done, and the stock said, "Thank you guys very much. Thanks for coming. The hype is done. Now back to the abyss." Right now we're at $1.34. So you if you're in a bad position, there's nothing you can do other than just set a stop loss. Right? Think of how much more you can withstand and say, hey, I'm gonna set a stop loss below at $1.19 at 99 cents. You have to do that. Yep, exactly, Raven. Yeah. So yeah, again, we said that so many times, right? So many times. Buy the hype, sell the news. Also, you just know to use stop losses now, right? No, that's okay, MD. Good job. Yeah, good scalp. So it doesn't feel amazing, but you just have to learn from these experiences, Just have to learn from these things, and we've just seen this way too many times. Yeah, Raven, you're not allowed to be funny today. No jokes. Unbelievable. La 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 la. Here we go again. So 235 is that resistance. Yeah. Can we go boomskis? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. SYDU. Yes, we can. So again, you can see that that resistance though is 235. $2.35. You don't like having a cash account? Why? Because you ran out of money? Yeah, it's annoying, but it's definitely better than having 3-day trades for five in 5 days. I think that's way more annoying, right? Because you could use those three trades in one day, and then you're like, can't do anything else this week. It's pretty annoying. Josh, what's your question for MGRX IDS? What does that mean? What's your question? Let me know. Help me out, right? Help me out, please. Yep. There you go. 238 boom skis, guys. Brand new highs of the day for SIDU here. Yup, looking good. Again, the candles aren't really closing above that resistance yet, though. So can't really consider that a breakout, but at least we're moving in the right direction. But then oh, you did? Okay, blew the account. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah. At some point in 2026, you would hope, that they can reduce that PDT limit, right? They've been talking about $2,000 for a long time now, so hopefully they do it. I don't know why that's such a big deal. Honestly, I don't know why that isn't just like so easy to do. I don't know why. Like the brokerages would make more money that way, right? And I'm not sure what like other than control, I'm not sure like what the other people have to benefit from like having people like it just seems like a little bit stupid to me, but yeah, there we go. 240 guys, SIDU. SIDU. I like it. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding SIDU. It just seems so stupid though, Reagan, Like it's just so stupid. I like it. 245. Yeah, this thing did it like I mean, as annoying like the annoyance was this level here, right? That was the annoyance, the annoying range. As soon as it broke out of that range, then again people get a little bit more excited now, so that's good. Let's see if we can push for 250 now, and then halt it up. We don't mind. We don't mind. Yeah, it's trying to $3. Well, let's break about 250 first, and just keep moving those stop losses up, Philly, please. Do, 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 do. Yeah, V is the sympathy play, but it's not quite moving yet. The good thing for V is that it's holding the bottom. Right? It's looking better. It's trying to, right? It's holding the bottom there, which is fine, right? But it needs the volume. It needs the boom skis. 250 is your next resistance. A week, Gandhi? Is it impossible? No, it's very possible. Yeah, very possible. Like 10% of your account, like your entire account. I think when you look at stuff like that, you honestly focus on the wrong things. But yeah, you're done for the day until yeah. Again, I think when you use a cash account, you have to split those funds, right? Split up the funds. Split up the funds. Men's with another pop there, Raven. Men's. That's a really nice curl actually on men's there. Yep. Jason. Yeah. So nice curl. The volume that definitely looks better now though, which is good. And then SIDU is pushing for 250 again. FJET looks nice too. It's pushing for $10 again. And very, very close. Very close. V is still trying. Slowly trying. It's like, please, can I come along with SIDU, please? Please. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I think, Gandhi again, just focus on doing the right things in terms of like getting the right education, right? Testing on your strategy, paper trading, like just do the right things, and the money will come. Alrighty. So if I were you starting off a brand new year with the goal like that, I would definitely come join us in Discord and spend the end of the year educating yourself. Alrighty. Good job, Greg. Good job. There goes FJET back above $10. Skippy D, are you happy now? Are you happy that it's above $10 now? Are you happy now? Yeah. Thomas, good job by the way. Brand new highs of the day. Now you're just waiting for the halt, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, men's had a really good curl. Really, really good curl. So obviously 250 is resistance on this, guys. Obviously resistance. So need the breakout. Need the breakout SIDU. FJET and SIDU. Yeah. One broke out already though. FJET looks really nice. Thomas, where's your stop loss at now on this one? And then here comes another test of 250. Right, V's like, hey guys, I want to join, please. Can I come along? I'm the sympathy player, right? Right. There goes FJET, guys. $11, 11.20. Thomas is counting the Christmas bunnies. Thomas, I see you behind the tree counting the monies. Okay. HXHX is trying to hold that 70 cents for its life, fighting for its life there. Let's go. There I saw. Yeah, well done. I like that. Well done. Well done. You sold at $10? It was resistance, right? We filled there quite a bit. So if you made monies, don't worry about it. Right, Vanessa? You made money, right? Most likely. Most likely. And SIDU just keeps failing at 250 for now. You did? Yeah. That's all that matters. It's always going to be a regret of selling too soon, especially when the stock is running. $250. Yeah. Yeah, rump. Yeah, it's trying. It again. Like it's a sympathy play to the other one, so it should be moving. But 11.20. Thomas, have you sold anything yet? You better move that stop loss up, or you have taken some gains. I'm gonna find you. Come on, SIDU, break out. Breakouts of V can go too, you know? Break out together. Together. Okay. Anything new here? Nope. All just the same stocks. All just the same stocks. Yep. The FJET has done really well. It was a good breakout. Yeah. You might be delayed, Thomas. Unless you went to the bathroom or something. Regan wants Regan, I thought you aren't you on the cruise already? Thomas, move your stop loss up. Don't worry about the next resistance. Move your stop loss up or take some gains on the way up. Get on the cruise, Regan. You're trying to make monies to pay for the cruise? I understand. Ah, let's go, Thomas. Yeah. Late morning. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so that 250, too much resistance for SIDU there. Right? And then obviously retesting the last level. So let's see if we can stay above this level and then curl back up. Still a good looking chart though. FJET is retesting the highs of the day. 11:30. So it's your next little breakout spot. Men's is still pushing. Still pushing. And here comes brand new highs, guys, for FJET. Brand new highs. uh, Dan, what's your excuse for getting that though? Your weather's nice, Dan. I bet you it's germs from the gym. Everybody at the gym, germs. All the germy people at the gym. You know? Yeah, we need to squeeze something up like, you know, like 1,000,000%. So we can get a you know, but, yeah, all the germy people. Oh yeah, that's right. You were at the hospital. Yeah, from the and yeah, 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 yeah. The hospital is like the most germy place. FJET brand new highs, guys. 1160. Yeah, too many germs. So Ments is cooking. FJET is cooking. I like it. I like it all. I like it. Wear gloves at the gym. Seriously, might need to start doing that. Ridiculous. There's a nice downtrend on this one here, so it needs to break out. We're holding that 235 retest, guys, on SIDU, so hopefully we stay above that. Hopefully. Ment is obviously halted up, right? Brand new highs. So congratulations if you're holding this one. Yeah, KB. Yeah. The key is to not go to the gym at all. The key is to just go to the just go outside and run, and then do some push-ups. Use body weights at home. Can you imagine all the Germany people that are gonna show up to the gym to end the year to start the brand new year? A month now, Dad. Oh my goodness, can't imagine how you feel because you go all the time. The key is to be like John. Virus, you need Jesus. Ah, unbelievable. Ah, if I work out, then I'll have a cold and I'll be so and sick for exactly, Caleb. Yeah. I think so too, Yogi. I think so too. Definitely. Definitely. No, I'm joking, by the way. Uh, you know, um, no, you definitely don't want to be avoiding the gym. Yeah, yeah. You might need a triple something surgery. You sound terrible. I'm telling you. You guys think I was joking, huh? Anyways, HXHX is coming back here, so that's good. Are you still in this position, Missy? You still in this? It's holding that 70 cents. That's all that's important for now, right? So, are you still in this one? Hopefully, you can push back above 80 cents. Playing a lot of games. I like the curl on SIDU here, though. Look at that beautiful curl, right? So, good retest of the bottom and then a good pop, right? V is the sympathy play that we like a lot, right? So, V is just fighting here, right? Fighting for its life. V is actually at the highs of the day now, right? Not including pre-market, but V is trying. Yeah, that thing really wants to go. It just doesn't have the volume. Let me take a look, Virus. La, 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 la. I like it, Virus. Okay. I like it. I'm just looking at the whole list. Yeah. Thank you. Spies taking a dump, really? Seems to be Spies border these days. Just pump and take a dump. Um, and nobody's in it. The water's crystal clear, by the way. Sounds amazing, Phantom. Sounds amazing. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Yeah, sounds amazing. Yeah, when you say like the beach, Dan. Yeah, it'd be good for you to get back to the beach at some point. Yeah, like you rent them out, Phantom, or like what? You rent out the condos, or let me know. No, 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 no. If you're going to revenge trade, asking for an idiot. Let's take a look. Velo. You probably, yeah. If you were talking about revenge trading this, and it's still not that like, and it's you most likely bought way too high, then right? Way too high. If you're gonna do that, just wait for the downtrend line to be broken, and then go from there. Yeah, you probably played with the sun. It's probably what happened, right? Because I think it's just coming off a double top. So I'm not sure how or when you would have got into this position. It's not like it was crashing, you know. Sometimes when the stock is crashing, you're like, oh, I see where you got in, right? You made a mistake, but this thing is like not that. Yeah, for now, just wait for a downtrend break. Yeah, pre-market. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, probably played with fire. You know what's crazy though is like if you played with you played with fire and then sold it, right? Yeah, because it came all the way back to the top again. Your girlfriend's parents own them, like the two condos or the entire building, Phantom. That's cool. That's very cool. I need a place to stay when we go for the World Cup, you know. So yeah, hook me up, please. Hook me up. Um, that is good in recipe channel. Okay, guaranteed to build up your immune system based on your personal experience. Okay, sounds good, Yogi. Yeah. What did you do, D? But now the max is 250. Fruity. Now the max is 250. So until we break above that level, there's nothing else, right? Can V just go? You know, can V just say, "Hey guys, you know, I've required a lot of patience. I just want to go now." Yeah, exactly, Yogi. Do, 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. We need boomskis. FJET is like, hey, I have boomskis for you guys. Starfighter Space. Yeah, this was a nice time for these guys to IPO, you know, with like space stocks being in the vibe, you know. You might have a bit of a double top here though, right below 1180, but I think it's looking nice. Thomas, you're still in this, huh? Yeah, men's is also unhalted now, guys. I know some of you guys are playing with this one, so men's also looks really good. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Let me click on that link. See where it takes me. Oh yeah, it's on. Yeah, I should be able to. Oh yeah, those are good. I like those. I'm gonna get some of those. Smart. Doo-doo. Are you bored? Uh, are you bored, Rob? Mm-mm. Why are you bored? Doo-doo-doo. Are you not working this week, Rob? Yeah. How far do I think it's gonna go? Well, it needs to get above 250 first. Alrighty, so 250 is your next target here for resistance. $2.50. Uh, 270. Well, let's get above 250, right? We look good. We like the stock, right? We like SIDU, good retest, nice curl. Let's get above 250. Yeah, Mark, yeah. CMCT's done okay too. It's done well. Yeah, VV just doesn't have the volume, you know. Otherwise, that thing would have been flying. Flying. Let me copy the link to that. Copy. Hmm. No, 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 no. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have those Winterfell, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm just looking. Don't have them. Kind of stupid. Okay, back to FJET here. FJET is cooking today. Cooking. Yeah, that list that I posted last night about the trendy stocks on social media, FJET was at the top of the list, right? Definitely cooking. Thomas, have you sold anything yet? If not, don't forget to scale out, right? Sell something, and then Thomas, don't make me find you. Oh, let's see. Good job, Sam. That was a good scalp. That was a very good scalp. Men's is pushing for brand new highs of the day again here. Yeah. Raven, did you are you still in this one? I know you're just scalping it, but men's has done really well today. Done really well. Congratulations to anybody that's playing with this. Cannabis stocks like Tilray. No, ignore that, JP. That's not important. It doesn't really matter, right? Dark pool buying, any of that doesn't, shorts expensive, doesn't matter, right? The only reason why those names ran last week is because Trump was supposed to sign the thing, right? So it's all about the vibes, all about the catalyst. None of the other stuff matters. Just ask AMC. Nice, Raven. Yeah, that was good though. That was very good. Right? So SIDU is dipping. This is why, like, people always say, "Oh, what's the target? Where is it going to? It's going to this price." No, it doesn't really matter. Move your stop loss up. If it hits, it hits. Right? Sometimes people get blinded by, like a stock looks so good, so you forget about everything, and you just focus on targets. Like, okay, it's gonna get to this price, right? What if it doesn't? What if we've seen the top? And then what do you do at that point? You just hold and pray, right? So focus on having stop losses and managing positions with the information you have. If you buy more, you could. Yeah, you definitely could. Definitely could. Good job, Alex. Well done. Yeah, you're starting to yeah, you're selling out now? Okay, good. Good job. Yeah, no, this stock has been good. Yeah, really good chart. Really, really good chart. So hopefully it keeps going. But yeah, good job on scaling out though. You don't want to be diamond handing nothing. Stag, what's your question for CMCT? Do you have one? Merry Christmas to you as well, Linda. Let's continue to make more Xmas monies, but remember to not be greedy. Share the love, absolutely. Linda, Merry Christmas to you as well, and keep making monies, please. Keep making monies, please. Good time to sell has been running. Yeah, there you go, Alex. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And there goes a dip for FJET there. It was coming, bound to happen. Good morning, River. Hello. RENX. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Randy, that's cool. Santa Randy. uh, Amen, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, I try to. No, I think the weather is still rubbish. But then again, I haven't really been outside, so I don't really care too much. But yeah, I'm gonna go skiing one of these days, though. Like not anytime soon. I think I still probably need a week, to recover from this rubbish, and then get my legs back to running and some weights before I can hit the mountains. But yeah, I'm thinking like next week, like a Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, one of those days next week. You know. Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, sounds fun. There you go. Yeah. So I mean, this thing's done a really good job though, holding that I think it was Missy that was in this stop loss at 70 cents, right? Good job. Right? So that was a really good base at 70 cents. Really good base there. So that 70 cents has been holding. Now you're finally getting rewarded. So you should be back to almost break even here. Right? Yeah. Should be back. I mean, the closer you get to $2 there, if you can consolidate, that's the same range we were pulling with last time. Right? So closer to $2 there for SIDU. Right? V, super annoying. Men's, and then it's almost like the volume is rotating now finally, huh? Finally rotating. So again, the reason why we keep talking about these names, even though they don't perform, is because like HXHX was holding 70 cents and also above the 200 EMA and above the VWAP, right? So those are pretty major key reasons to not like throw it in the trash, right? Major reasons. Yeah. So watch closer to $2 for SIDU. Hopefully it stays above. Yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Yeah. No, I think it was probably Alex that sold that position. Yeah. Hey, Alex, it was you for men's. But yeah, no, I think yeah, maybe next Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, one of these days next week, I'm gonna go skiing, like a day trip or something, or like a 2 day trip, and end the year with the ski trip, and then go from there. Probably go to this to uh to Lake Louise. Uh, probably go to this mountain. The views are nice, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Anyways, am I gonna stream that too? No. Am I gonna be streaming next week? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I rarely ever stream like the last week of the year. I rarely ever stream unless crazy things are happening. Yeah, usually like Christmas, like the day before Christmas is the last day of the streaming till like January 5th or something. Messy, yeah, Christmas, yeah, yeah. No, that's okay. That is okay. Just because the week is garbage. No, like the week it can be slow because everybody's gone for the holiday. Like everybody's having their family time, traveling. Um, it can be very slow, right? Thomas. So um, yeah, it can be very slow. I wonder if like you could stay there. They have like some like that. So that's the hill, obviously behind the hotels, right? Oh, I wonder if like that's a place to really stay though. Yeah. Is it halted? Yeah, it's halted up. Look at that. Oof. Look at that. That's a nice pumper. That is a very nice pump. Perfect. Yeah. So brand new highs of the day on this one. Last week, I mean, the last high was that dollar. So a dollar is going to be your resistance, right? Which really isn't a big surprise, right? So $1 is going to be a bit of a problem there. That was a solid double bottom though. Type yes in the chat if you're holding HXHX. Dan, that is not true. Don't listen to Dan, guys. Yeah, KB, good job. Good job, good job. You would die coming down the mountain. It's so much fun. Like, it's so much fun. So much fun. As long as you don't do anything dangerous, you know? Yeah, skiing is a lot of fun. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I like it. Good. Yeah, so it's halted up at 96 cents. And yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Good job, Alex. But yeah, let's see what happens with the on hold there. Should be able to test a dollar, hopefully. Good push down. Is it? Yeah, it's trying to curl up. So I mean, you could see that last line we were playing with, right? Basically a breakout retest, right? You can see that at the bottom. So we were obviously struggling at this level quite a bit in the past on the left hand side, and then now we came back to retest. So don't know if it has the volume to stay above that level, but hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. What's a time you'd scale out, Thomas? I We did a video explaining that you want to scale out basically like when you're testing resistance, right? Like if you're like, oh, $1 resistance, okay, let's take 25% there, right? Let's take half of the gains there, right? So anytime you're approaching a major resistance level, you could consider scaling out, you know? Probably Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Maybe Friday. Yeah. Jay, yeah, maybe Friday. Just because, right? Just end the week with the stream, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Do you hold long term ETFs, JP? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Can't always be working for the monies, Sometimes the. Yeah. Is SIDU halted? No, it's just really slow. It's just really slow. HXHX is the one that's halted. Yeah. Due to holidays, vacations, the most expensive. Yeah, I promise I'll be back. Okay, sounds good, Jay. Sounds good. That's okay. Yeah, so again, a dollar resistance after the on halt on this. So let's see if we can break above that $1. Some people are going to be taking profits there, though. Always, right? Especially too, like if you go back to November, right? This level was a problem. So November, the last run was right there. So that level is going to be a battle, a battlefield. There goes 97. Very, 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 very strong level. Here we go. 99. Going once. Going twice. Sold to KB. Good job, Bailey. Well done. I like that. Yeah. No, some of you have had to rely on that conviction on this one. So again, there's some selling pressure going on there around $1. That's to be expected, but it's looking really good, isn't it? Right. So looks like it wants to break down $1, doesn't it? It's still a strong level. Still a strong level. 97, 98. Here we go. And there goes $1 broke. $1 has been broken. If the candle can close above, that would be nice. Is now restricted. How is a stock that wasn't restricted all of a sudden? See, I don't get how that works though. Like, how does that become? How does that like? I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand. Good job, Rude. Well done. Yeah. So 76 to 96. Well done. Daily target achieved. Well done. Congrats. Daily go, Matt. There you go, Matt. Go enjoy the time with your wife now. You know, it's the holidays. Go and enjoy some time. Before she beats you up, you know. I know when you say daily goal, it means over 1,000. So yeah, that was a solid bottom there, though, wasn't it, man? So 70 cents, really good base. Solid base. Would be nice if these candles could stay above $1 now and consolidate. But again, a lot of people are still scaling out and taking gains from HXHX. She's sleeping. Oh, okay. Well, go make breakfast then. You know, that's okay. No, Jake, you probably won't. You know, especially when you hit your daily goal, you won't regret it. Yeah. 104. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, exactly, Dan. Exactly. Yep. As much as we're sitting above $1, it's this area is still a spot where people are going to be taking a lot of profits. So don't get fooled and FOMO at the wrong time because you're gonna regret it. Right? No regrets right now though, Jay. Right? No regrets because it's going back down. So no, you're not gonna have regrets. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, SIDU is doing okay too, right? It's holding that retest zone, so that's good at least. Super slow though. Why? Because obviously HXHS took over at the top of the mountain. 235. Like SIDU. I see. Yeah. Yup. Uh, yeah. FJET still looks really good, actually. Really, really good. Really, really, really good. Really, really good. We are testing the double top again, but really, really good. Solid, solid retest. Yeah, no, SIDU is definitely trying. You're not that far away. 10 cents away. Not that far away. Brand new highs on FJET there. There've been some really good stocks today, though, right? Really good stocks. Some very good stocks. If you're green for the day, type yes in the chat, which I think a lot of you guys should be. Hmm. Crazy. Yeah, most of you should be green for the day. Yep, exactly, KB. Yeah. Most of you should be green for the day. You're nice and green, Brian. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Uh, at the high end, showed me a na. Okay. Christmas tree green. I like it empty. Yeah, that's how it should be. Surprised SIDU is back. Why are you surprised? It's well above the 200 and the view up there, so it just came back for a retest for now. That's a really good. That's a very good scalp. That's a good day. $800. Yeah, good job. Well done, Jay. And good job on taking those gains too, right? So sometimes you want to wait for a little bit longer, but when you get to a level like that and it's a big level, take some gains, take some monies off the table, so you don't end up regretting it. V is still just going back and forth, yeah, just going back and forth. Ment is also trying to come back too. So all of these names we're watching today seem to like dip and come back nicely, which is good. Right? So we're definitely not feeling the Christmas vibes yet, where everybody goes in the market slow. People are still shopping for Christmas presents until after, after all the Christmas presents have been bought. But yeah, there goes FJET, brand new highs. Thomas is waiting for $50. Why am I not surprised? Why, Thomas? No. So yeah, FJET looks good. Men's looks very good. And yeah, yeah. Who did? They? Uh, okay. The ASTS is looking good today. Is anybody holding that as a long-term play? Anybody swinging that? Looking good. FJET looking good. Here comes $13. Here comes $13. Okay, let's see. Tuesday. Okay, sounds good, Dan. Sounds good. Yeah, get some rest. Much love. Yeah. You too. Feel better, please. Feel better. And then, yeah. Mm, so- Okay. There goes the break above $13. Wait, Rob, are you off today? You off? Are you off for the holidays? I think you answered that question already. I just wasn't paying attention. You're never off? That doesn't answer the question. Useless goats. Anyways, men's with a brand new high there. Yeah, these two, men's is actually surprisingly done really well, Raven. Really well. Yeah. Yeah, both of these stocks are just cooking. Can they halt it up? Doesn't seem like they want to. Can you make it halt? Yes, definitely. Need Snickers? Definitely. uh, yeah, prostate cancer drug candidate. Okay. Yeah, men's is just men's just flying, just flying, just flying, just flying. There goes men's. Men's is halted up, guys. Halted up, and then FJET is just pushing, just pushing. Both of these names are just cooking right now. Just cooking. Sheesh. Yeah, I didn't think it would jump like this. Yeah. No, it looks, yeah, done really well. HXHX, again, if you took those gains at $1, you're definitely not having regrets. No regrets, just monies. Here comes $14 for FJET. Type yes in the chat if you're holding FJET. Type yes in the chat if you're holding FJET. Yeah, so right between 14 and 1420, probably going to be a resistance for FJET. Nancy, good jobs. Well done. Well done. I thought you hit the daily goal already, man. I thought this is why your wife wants to beat you up because you make the goal and you don't want to make her breakfast, you know? Unbelievable. Well done, well done, well done. I like it. Yeah, no, men's has done well and FJET is doing really well. So go, 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 go. From the IPL, one of your big holding positions. End of the week, Angel. It's Monday, right? Put a stop loss. Don't worry about end of the week, right? Don't worry about end of the week. Hmm. La, 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 la. Okay. Resistance on men's. There's no resistance. I'm kidding. Let me look at that daily chart. Raven mentioned that it was $19. The stock was at. I don't know if that includes the split though, Raven. That's 67. Right? Yeah. When a stock drops like this, it becomes a bit more complicated to look for that resistance level. And unless you're looking at fib levels or EMAs and whatnot, or just psychological levels, right? So, which I think is what you're gonna have to pay attention to, right? Like the 750s, the $8 and stuff like that, Finn. Alrighty. Whenever that thing decides to stall, the price action becomes your your predictor of resistance. But yeah, men's looks good and halted. Yeah. Thomas, come on now, do better. Thomas, do better, please. This is a yeah. There's nothing about this for now that screams long term. Alrighty, and if that's something that you're interested in, go like dig into the company. Yeah, you're making money. Move the stop loss up. Don't make me find you. Men's is on halted, by the way, and there goes 730. 743 was the high of the day actually. So like I said, you're gonna have to watch those psychological blocks like a 750 and stuff like that, right? So we almost hit 750 there, and now we're getting a golden candle. So those psychological levels are going to be important. Very, very, very important. Choo, 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 choo. 42 MSAI. Ooh, I like it. MSAI. I like it. Yeah, it's slowly trying to creep up there, isn't it? Slowly. I think the my only annoying, like, I don't know, it's just the lack of volume in this name. The lack of volume, Raven. But at least it's trying though. I mean, Thomas is in at $8, so he can definitely stay in longer than most people would, right? Just make sure you have a stop loss, please. Okay. There goes 750. Men's is thrusting. 760, 770 almost, guys. Oof. Damn. Men's is on fire there. On fire. Not men's? No, I know. Makes no difference though, Thomas. It makes no difference. I know, right, Raven? I know. Yeah, you did good though. You did good on that. You did good on that. Uh, yeah. An extra 50%. Yeah, but again, you're asking about it being a long-term investment, right? Like, just play the performance today. You can still make the 50%, right? It doesn't need to be an investment for, when you say investment, I start to think, okay, like, swing play longer, a week longer than that. What's the point of that, right? Something's performing today, play with it today, right? FJ looks good today, Men's looks good, play with it today, right? Next thing you know, they drop an offering on you. They won't, but they will not. But loses before the end of the year. If you don't believe in them, then that's the biggest thing, right? Like, might as well take advantage of the tax harvesting before. Yeah, right. If you don't believe in it, you don't like it, right? What's the point of keeping it? Let's go, Finn. Well done. Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Do 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 do. Yeah, the ultimate diamond hander. Yeah, that's a problem for a lot of people. It's a problem for a lot of people. What is it? Hmm. Yeah, seriously, Raven. Seriously. Yeah, so it looks like men's couldn't break above 750 and stay above 750. What's the deal with what? Bray? What is that? Mm. Okay. Do you guys discuss bull stocks at all? No, we don't like that stock. Yeah, pizza. We don't like that stock here. SIDU is coming back slowly again. Slowly. Slowly. And here goes men's again. Men's has been thrusting a lot today. Mm, okay, let's try. No, men's has been thrusting the whole time, pizza. The whole time. Uh, yeah, MNCS with with a nice alert there. Hmm, interesting. We need a brand new breakout. I saw someone asking if HXHX was dead. I mean, it's definitely weak now, right? That $1 was a pretty good spot to take gains. That was a really good spot, wasn't it? The stock was good, very good. Is it dead now? Right, still above that 70 cents, so it's not quite dead yet. And then obviously FJET, you could see that that supply zone at 14ish. That was always going to be a difficult level. Pizza, just because pizza is here, let's do pizza a favor, and uh anyways, pizza, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, yes, yes. Rob's hiding. He's here. He's just hiding. You sound like you got heavy into the weed stocks with that cough. I know. I know. Yep, yep. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah. Pablo, unbelievable. I have nothing to say to you, Pablo. Nothing. All I need is for yeah. So yeah, 750 is still that resistance on men's here. Pablo, are you still in the DR? Where are you, or are you back in the States? Oh, I see. Okay. You are? Okay. Yeah, no, men's has been good. You just need these candles to close above. Yeah. Wait, what are you doing, Pablo? Virus, what are you doing? Learn support and resistance. Thank you. Any idea where I could learn best? Yeah, in Discord. There's some educational videos there. We did a video already on support and resistance, or just reading technicals. So if you go to the Discord, it's going to be in there. Mm. uh, mm. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. True, 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 true. Yeah, so there goes the 750 fail, right? You think it's at $30 today? HYMC, is that the same HYMC I'm thinking about? HYMC, have they done a split to 29.99 and it's going to $30? I mean, it's not bad. That's not bad. Lord have mercy. Wow. This had to be a this they had to have done a split, right? Had to. No. Wait, is this the same mining company that Adam Aaron was? Whoa. I mean, you have a lot of resistance before $30, but that is not bad, you know? If they're mining silver or gold, they better be mining, I mean, gold and silver, that's why. They're basically benefiting from both of those. You sold it early? Yeah. Wow. Look at that though. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Adam Aaron scam company. Wow. Damn. Okay. That's not bad. Is it going to $30 today? Probably not. Probably not. That's crazy. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Investment money, they hit rock bottom. Yeah, they definitely did. Men's is halted down. Men's was thrusting too much. Anyways, FJET is pushing back again for that $14 level. Mhm. There he goes. Brand new highs of the day here for FJET. That's a pretty nice run. Thomas is going to be smiling like a goat now for 10 days. Thomas. No, 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 no. Okay. There goes 1450. Those are some really nice green candles. 1460. Cooking. 1470. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding if you're still holding FJET. Yeah. There you go, Matt. Yeah, see? Now you can officially call it a day, right? You can officially call it a day. Next. Okay, there you go. Good job, Tor. Well done. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 1470. Nancy is still in this one, right? I know Thomas is in there. He's just being shy about it because he knows I'm gonna roast him. I was working right at once, but then yeah, I think I know why. It's because I haven't changed the settings. Yeah, yeah. Some yeah. Men's is unhalted, by the way. If anybody's still playing with this, basically just retesting the 50 EMA if it can consolidate. If and then HXHX, obviously not dead. Is it over? Jack, no. Right? SIDU is having a hard time though, like a hard time getting above this little supply zone here. Just seems to be going back and forth for now. And then FJET is the one on the Jets. Yeah, is that a no? Yeah, it's a that's not possible, Alec. Copyright music. Is that saying too much? I'm staying silent. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe the volume can move back to that one if it's not just completely focused on FJET for now, Alex. Yeah. Virus, you're on your own. We got brand new highs in FJET here. Cooking 1530. The nice thing with, like, more expensive stocks is instead of, like, sometimes you're playing with a stock that's moving up 2 cents. Sometimes these expensive stocks can really move. Like a you know like you blink and it's up $1, right? It's like, oh, it was $14. Nope, it's $15 now, right? So sometimes the expensive stocks are annoying, but they can be very rewarding. Very rewarding. Woot woot. Let's go. Interesting. There you go, $16, guys. 17 $16 almost. That is a nice candle. Look at that. Look at that candle. Sheesh. uh, yep. Yeah, seriously, Brim. That's nice though. And it looks like it's about to push for brand new highs again here. Yeah, no, FJET is really nice. This one needs more sympathy plays. Is that what you mean when you say small candles rising upright? I'm not sure I understand. Seriously, Jay, that thing is going to the moon. It's at the moon. I mean, think the last time this thing had a red candle was at $13. So at some point we're gonna have to come back and retest the 9 EMA. Yeah. Uh, Peter, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Thomas, are you happy now? $16 is acting as some resistance here, though. $16. Can you make it go to $30, please? You already doubled your money, Thomas. You already doubled your money. Doubled. Doubled, Thomas. January 12th. Farewell. Okay, sounds good. Slay criminal. Pizza. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of the day, Pizza. Be safe. Have a good day at work. See you later. Uh, Smaller candles or bigger candles in that case. Uh, yeah. So we like those smaller candles for confidence, right? Like when you're, especially when you're playing a breakout satin. When you start to see big green candles like that, um, you want to make sure that you're a little bit more cautious when it comes to entries. See, this is nice when you're in it already. When you're looking for, like, look at that candle, right? You see that? So like when the candle starts to get big like that, crazy things happen. So if you're in a position, fine. If you're not, then it becomes a bit more dangerous, right? A bit more dangerous. And so here comes that first retest of the night EMA. Yeah, exactly, Brittany. MSAI has done okay. Just yeah, revenue took your monies already, anyways. Just the top of the supplies on the SIDU is finally coming back, right? Trying to. Thoughts, Evan? It looks okay now, right? So hopefully it can actually push, right? So this thing has done a really good job testing that, the breakout spot. Like, look left, right? 207-ish was a problem, and look at that. It came right to the same spot and then popped. How beautiful is that? So I know some of you guys are still diamond handing this one. So congratulations. H1MC is at $26 now, right? Well, I mean, like, it's still in that same range we looked at anyways, but 26. And then HXHX, right? Is it dead? No. How can a stock be dead above the 200 EMA? But yeah, so it's trying to come back a little bit again. So that's not bad. A lot of these names have done well today, like dips and bounce. Guess who's back? Back again. Here comes 230. Mm, okay. Let's go, Luna. Enjoy your jog. Yeah, stay green as well. Yeah, stay green. Enjoy the jogs. Alrighty. Yeah, basically that 80 cents. When Bailey, you still in this one or you sold already? Because I know you were holding this. Good job, Sam. That's a good scalp. You have a lot of really good scalps. Good job. Like it. What's going on with men's? Men's was halted down and now it's dipping, right? So this thing had a beautiful run. So now people are just taking the money and running. So just taking the monies and running. It's men's dead. Why do you guys keep asking those questions? It doesn't really help anybody. You know, whether I say yes or no, it doesn't really help you, honestly. So you think it helps if I say no, but it doesn't. It does not. Yeah, it's trying to come back. Will the stock market go up? Only if we buy everything, Alec. And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Surprisingly, the markets are still, green today. Yeah, seriously. And then up some more. Yeah. uh, I was watching a video, and what's that dude's name again? The science guy, not Bill Nye, somebody else. Anyways, I can't remember his name. But then he referenced, going to the sun at night. And I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny. Your helicopter's here? Yeah, there you go. You finally made it. Yeah, you finally made it. You're back to even. So you're green for the day now. Yeah, exactly, Pablo. Yeah, no, this was a good bounce. Right? SIDU 207 double bottoms, back to testing the next level. Yeah, no, the black guy, Phantom. I don't know if I yeah, whatever his name is. He's been on Joe Rogan. Yeah, Tyson. Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. He's like, well, we could go to the moon, but only at night. And you knew he's watched that. Yeah, or maybe that's just a common joke. When to switch time frames? You switch time frames when the candles give you more information. Like if you've been watching a stock for a long time and it's been behaving for a long time, then sure, right? If it's a brand new stock, then you want to stick with the 1 minute. Caleb, yeah, CCCX to the sun at night. Pump it, Pablo, pump it. Uh, yeah. Yeah, look at that 235, right? Right at resistance and then drop. Oh, virus. Lord have mercy. Yeah, Winterfell, yeah. Virus, I'm not gonna say anything to you because now I can short-term prospects, your resistance is 235 JP. If you break above that level, then we're talking about 250, right? So one prospect at a time, one resistance level at a time. Yeah, no, definitely not recovered. But more like 30% recovered, but it's enough to let's see. Yeah, HXHX. Yeah, there it is. Back above $1. 102. So that, yeah, that last high was 105. Before you sleep, it helps. Yeah, no, I've done the turmeric, done the honey, hot water. Not before bed though. That's a good. That's a yeah. Tons of vitamins. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Lemon honey. Yeah. I just need some warm weather. Yeah, some warm weather, and then I'm like, oh yeah, let's go skiing. Ridiculousness, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, you're hitting a double top. So if you're still holding HXHX, just be mindful. Alrighty, you're at a double top here. Z double tops. Ready? Okay. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys. We're gonna do like another 10 or so minutes, and then probably hop off and go back to Discord. So yeah, let me know if you have any last questions. But yeah, SIDU is looking beautiful though, isn't it? Look at that, right? So we finally broke above that one resistance level. The next main one now is this level right there. We kind of struggled at that level quite a bit earlier, so it would be nice to break above that spot. Alrighty, I like how these names are all coming back. Like SIDU came back. Yeah, Yogi, you've been scalping this all day probably. Right. So again, I like how they're all coming back. Okay, this came back. HXHX came back. Like a lot of the names are coming back, which is nice. Right. No, nothing that's like just going to the abyss today, which is good. Yeah. Men's is trying to come back too. Trying to. Would be nice if SIDU just broke above this 250 and said bye bye again. So yeah, the high of today is $2.50. JP, yeah, yeah, yes, yes. No, this one looked really good this morning. Hot water, honey, lemon, and spices with cinnamon, cloves. Okay, this dude. I had some turmeric tea this morning with some honey, and then I just been sipping on some hot water. But yeah, yes, yes, yes. Definitely been a struggle with that rubbish. And then guess what? HXHX is halted down, guys. Right. So this is why it's so important. So important. So important. Right. You can see the double top. Right. Don't get greedy. Yeah. Don't get greedy. You're gonna regret it. Okay, sounds good. Oh, Edmonton. uh, yeah, we were looking at that earlier, right? Yeah, ridiculousness, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, I know, Mike. Craziness, huh? Well, what can we do? Nothing, you know? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. How do you think men's? I'm not sure I understand the question. What's your position in men's? What is your position? What's your question? Let me know. Let me know. Mm, okay. Or just buy when candle looks like it. It depends, San. It depends, right? So if the spread is too much and it's well above the price that you want to get in at, then you want to use that limit order. But if the spread is not that big of a deal and it's closing right above, it's really close. There's no point to like putting a limit order, right? It makes no sense, right? So it depends on like what the stock is doing. Alrighty. Most of the time, I just do markets, but that's also because we're playing with names that have a lot of volume, and it's in the place you want it already, anyways, right? So there's no point to like messing around and putting a limit order and then missing it, unless you're putting a limit order at like the bottom of a range, maybe. Even that's a bit dangerous, but so I think limits would work more to the bottom, and then markets if the spread is good enough to the upside. You're in at 527. Okay, so you're almost up a dollar on that then. The only annoying thing that you've done there, Arvan, is you were in at 527 all the way up to $8, and you held it all the way back down. Why? Why would you do that? Just- Well, I mean, try and stay green. Move your stop loss up. Yeah, there we go. Nerd, is there a no, 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 no. For a few days, yeah. I mean, like these space stocks have had, somewhat of a theme. ASTS is yeah. So you definitely can, right? In terms of like SIDU, as long as it keeps performing for sure, right? So this isn't just a quick pump and dump, but now it doesn't look like. As long as they keep performing, yeah. So as much as I want to say yes because the theme has been around for a little bit now and these stocks have been performing. SID is just the newest one to join the party, right? Um, but yeah, you just have to focus on performance. Alrighty. Yep, yep, it does. It definitely does. Definitely does. Yeah, SIDU doesn't look like it's done though, does it? Type yes if you're still holding SIDU. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding. Yeah, because I think a lot of you guys are holding this one, hoping for that breakout still. HXHX is unhalted. You got stopped out, Alec, but you made $4,700. Sheesh. Well done. Good job, Alec. $4,700. My goodness. And you said your daily goal was $500. You guys are criminals. You sold that 240 in, Joe? That's not bad. Yeah, you did good though. Your entry was a little bit rubbish, but you got saved. Yeah, good job, Alec. Good job. Mm, yeah, yeah, no, I remember. I'm telling you, like when it comes to stocks, I remember everything. If you asked me what I had for breakfast yesterday, not so much. Not so much. Yeah, so this thing really needs to break above 250 if it wants to go any further. 230, 250. Yeah. Eventually. Yeah, you definitely got a little bit greedy. A little bit greedy. Again, let me know if you have any last questions, guys. We'll do 2 more minutes. Don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. Take a second, smash a like. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbots. Come join us. Alrighty? Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and come join us in Discord. Yeah, we'll hop off in like 2 minutes. Hmm. Absolutely, Tim. No, this was good. It's good to be. Laying in bed is not fun at all. It's nothing else I'd rather be doing. Yeah, it definitely does. It just needs to break out at some point. At some point. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. We'll wait for bottom and go. Yeah, Brian, I like it. Good job. I mean, like when you're in an area like that, sometimes the best thing to do is sell it, and then get back in on a breakout or a dip, right? Just in case. What if it doesn't break out, right? Yeah. Not like you, Thomas. You do need to change some things though, right? So that thing was at $16, right? 16.50, Thomas. So you've been doing a lot of things that are not working. So you need to change some things, especially going into 2026, Thomas. We need new Thomas, money making Thomas. Yeah. Um, for sure. Yeah, you could call it a triple top. Whatever, whatever. Right. That 250 level still needs to break. So yeah, it's trying to. It's trying to. I think it's waiting for us to get up the stream. It's like, hey, get off the stream so we can fly. Get up so we can fly. Which is okay. Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad for the day. Oh yeah, Thomas, 1,400 shares. Oof, it's a lot of money, Thomas. Yeah, that's a lot of money. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You are going to be okay. Here we go, 250. You could tell it wants to go, right? Like it wants to send it. Doo, 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 doo. Thank you, A. Ah, yeah. Recovery time is 2 to 4 weeks before back to normal. Okay. Yeah, take your time, A. Right, it's one step at a time, slow and steady, and hopefully, speedy recovery soon. Glad everything went well, though. Yeah. So this 250 is clearly a problem. It's fine to break above. If it doesn't close above, then it doesn't matter, right? So it's not about getting above 250. It's about holding above 250. V is being annoying as well, right? So that thing's been teasing all day long in the same stupid range, like just sitting in the same range all day today. Craziness. Anyways, though, guys, I think we're gonna leave it here for the day, right? FJET with a nice bounce of 14, so you're happy, Thomas, right? Yeah, now back over 15. Yeah. Are you happy now? The stop loss is safe. See, that's why you put a stop loss, right? You put a good stop loss and you're gonna be okay. You know? Yeah, definitely. Uh if that next candle was green, no, the candle needs to close above 250, right? The better or not, it needs to close above the resistance. If not, it's there's nothing there. Yeah. I think yeah, when something's oversold like that, it's more of a gamble. You have to take it, like if you're interested, you take it with an educated, like just a stop loss. You have to put that stop loss though, because it's already showing you signs of weakness. You know? Yeah. Yeah, keep watching those videos. You have a lot to watch. So go to the Legend Pro channel. I think the last 4 or 5 videos at the very bottom, at the bottom, right? You're gonna keep learning how to yeah. So keep watching those videos. Have a great day, Jay. Alrighty, all much love. We're gonna leave it here for the day though. Be safe. Don't do anything crazy. Alrighty. And we'll catch you guys in Discord and tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, good, Sad. And one step at a time and practice. Stephanie, have a good day. Peace, Mark. Thank you, Viros. Thank you. Yeah, I need to use some of these remedies you guys mentioned. Raven, have a wonderful rest of the day as well. Yeah, your first time here? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Welcome to the community. Alrighty, we'll be back again tomorrow, same time, hopefully. Evan, bye for now. Later, Didi. Frank, thank you. Bye for now. See you on the other side of Mad. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Jericho. You too. Recover, please. Thank you, Angel. Again, much love, everybody. Later, Jay. Thank you. Nancy, bye for now. Vitamin C. Yeah. Yes. Virus sent me a whole bunch of yeah. Alrighty. Thank you, Henu. Much love, everybody. Cool. Bye for now. Bye.